The word map has come across a long way and has been transformed from a physical map on paper to a digital map on mobile. And Google Maps has now become synonymous with the word map. Apple and Google Map are the two extremely useful maps the present users are using globally to navigate, travel, and explore. The main purpose and the functionality of both the maps remain the same, but there are some distinct and exclusive differences between these two apps. In this video, I will show you the differences between these two and will try to conclude the better one. Stick around, I will show you the best one. First, we will talk about the platform. The Apple Map is designed exclusively for Apple devices like iPhone, iPad, and Apple Watches. On the other hand, Google Maps runs on both iOS and Android devices. It also fantastically works on Windows Phone. In this category, Google Maps is quite popular and preferred on iOS devices. The user interface for Apple and Google Maps are quite similar. You can search for any place you want to travel by search option. In Apple Maps, the search option is available at the bottom, and the setting mode like maps, satellite, transport by hitting the information button. On the other hand, Google Maps have a search box on top with different layers and more options to change the map setting mode to transit, driving, terrain, public transport, traffic, cycling, and 3D. Google Maps is stuck with more features and options are less in that case of the Apple Map. The current location features option is there on the both maps. The Apple Maps is having a separate button to convert the maps from 2D to 3D, whereas the same can be done with the current location button by pressing multiple times on Google Maps. Though the navigation screen is similar for both, but Google Maps seems to be more realistic, as Apple Maps uses the vector graphics for satellite view, which is more photographic. The Apple Map is having a powerful feature, Look Around, which gives you a similar feeling of Google Street View. It can be accessed by tapping the binoculars icon on the map. When you do the actual navigation, both the screen is very simple and easy. If you choose the working option, more location pops up in the case of Apple Maps. Both maps are having ETA.
Head west on Nehru Nagar Road, Nehru Nagar Bosri Road towards Mukesh Nagar Road, Nur Moh.
Head east on Pimpri Bossari
Red
Road.
indicates
Then at the roundabout,
heavy traffic,
take the third
yellow
exit.
represents moderate, and blue represent light or no traffic. You can add alert or report crashes, congestion, roadworks, lane closure, stalled service, and objects on the road. But in the Apple Map, you can't send feedback. Only supplementary information available in Apple Maps, and that can be viewed by pulling the bottom portion up. Now we will discuss about the unique features. City integration with Apple Maps is a feature which puts Apple above the Google Maps. Simply you can invoke Siri and ask to navigate to the particular place you want to go. Apple Maps flyover mode is one of the interesting modes where you can have a bird's eye view on some famous places. Flyover mode also has a city tour feature that automatically guides you to various city landmarks. A small video is made with this option. You can view this video later at the end of this episode. Where Apple has flyover mode, Google has its street view, a separate app for user-contributed panoramic view of many places around the world, and is there for sometimes for viewing in the main Maps application. The true and unique information about the weather and the air quality index is available on Apple Maps. AQI or air quality index is indicated by a red, orange and green level based on the regulatory air quality levels governed by the local government. Weather and AQI option will surely guide you to plan your safest travel destination. In contrast, Google Maps offer you only the temperature options. Having said the Apple Maps feature, the Google Map is having distinct features which includes bicycle maps, music while navigating. The only limitation of this option is you have to install iTunes or Spotify. Cab booking directly from Maps. You can book Ola and Uber directly from the Maps application. Google Local Guide option. You can add a missing place, add a review, add photos and videos related to a particular place or shops or restaurant. You can earn local guide points and Google Maps can reward you with different perks. I am a level 7 local guide. I have received over 21 lakhs of views on place creation and corrections and over 5 lakhs of views on video and photo uploads. You can download a particular portion of the same area where you want to travel and can be used while you are navigating without internet. Google Maps consume a bit more data than Apple Maps. Let us focus on privacy. Both companies have different philosophies on data privacy. The options is yours, which one you want to use. It's far more convenient to have all your saved destination and the customized mapping details on a single service. Apple makes you more of a point of concentrating on privacy than Google, and most of the app's functions are accessible without signing into a user account. Most data, navigation and directions live on your device, not in the cloud, and mapping info you seek do not reference to your Apple ID. Google is also aware of users' privacy concerns and offers numerous customization and control options, such as incognito mode that keeps your location and searches private. Now let us move on to the most differentiating features. Navigating with Google Maps with the public transport mode is extremely useful for those person who is very new to a place and they don't know the transport options like bus, train, ferry, underground route details, timings and numbers. Google Maps offers route option with different available bus options, timings. If there are journeys, break journeys, it offers all possible combinations of the route, which includes work, train, bus, taxi and others. On the other hand, Apple Maps have to work a lot to render service in this category. Apple Map has come across a long way since its inception in 2012. Most of the Apple's initial struggles have been overcome with iOS 12 and 13, while the upcoming iOS 14 will further improve Apple Maps for SEO. As Google continues to innovate, Apple is playing catch-up, releasing several Google Maps-like features such as Look Around, Collections, Favorite Location, Real-time Transit Information with live departure and arrival times, shareable ETAs to send to friends, family or co-workers, flight status, indoor map of airports and malls. Siri natural language guidance provide more natural sounding directions and guidance. Flyover allow you to explore more than 350 cities from above the photorealistic immersive 3D view. Apple Maps and Google Maps are the both mature navigation apps in their category and are the top used mapping platforms in the world. Each one has its own benefits and uses and may vary from person to person's choice. Majority of iOS users just use it because it is already installed on their iPhone, and many install Google Maps out of their habit and preferences. If you are talking to the bare-bones needs of a navigation app, both services will get you to where you need to go without any issues. But design and the philosophy will drive you to choose one over the others. At the end of this episode, what do you feel, friends? Who will prevail as the king of the maps? Please do let me know in the comment section. Please like and share this video if you find informative, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to be the part of my YouTube journey. I'll be in touch with you soon with one more subject. Till then, stay home, stay safe. Goodbye.